And I just see that as, Erica, you just ruined this entire video. Erica, come on, say hello. This is Erica Dankert.
I think I just made the video.
Okay, she just made the video. Thanks, Erica.
You're welcome.
All right. Let's wait for her to finish making noise. And I'm just the host. Everybody's posting content daily. Everybody's posting Instagram, posting Facebook, doing these property tours. You might have a headshot over here, but why is the real estate website not a focus? I never understood that. In saying that, it's a huge missed opportunity from a branding perspective to explode your brand. It is a huge white space opportunity for residential, commercial brokers to really stand out from the competition, to really establish a real personal team brand for themselves and do it in a centralized location. A lot of people spend a lot of marketing resources monthly on doing property tours or photos or making clients happy, selling a ton of houses, finding a lot of houses for first-time home buyers. What if we took all of that content, what if we took all of those experiences and put them in a centralized location with your brand on there, with your personal brand that you can continue to grow over time? What you're doing is you're curating the perfect pitch for potential buyers, sellers, potential tenants that are looking for office space that can come and see what your experience is like from start to finish. What's really out there when you look for a broker, most people, they Google, top broker in Chicago or top broker in LA or top broker in St. Louis. And as you all know, the people that are winning, the people that are getting those listings are the people that have a centralized location, that have content out there, that have curated social media presences. So why should they be the only ones capitalizing and winning these listings, getting these buyers, closing more deals, and doing a ton of volume every year? Let's break it down to the very basics. When it comes to customer journey online, especially someone that may be new to a city, or someone that's buying a house for the first time, or someone that's getting their first office space for the first time, where do they go first? Google, right? So in thinking about Google and what they're looking for, put yourself in their shoes. When they Google whatever they're looking for, best broker, whatever, are you represented? Is your site coming up? Is your content coming up? If someone were to land on your website, does your website stand out enough for them to say, damn, this person's awesome, I want to reach out with them and do business with them, fill out that contact form. This website really makes me want to move the buying decision forward and let them represent me as a broker, buyer, seller? Or is it just a website with a bunch of words? Does it have a headshot on it that you took 10 years ago? Does the value proposition on your website, is it current? We are post-pandemic at this point. It is a new world. Does your brand speak to that new world, that new buyer, the millennial buyer who represents the bulk of home buyers right now? Are you speaking to that person? If you're in the luxury market, are you speaking to today's luxury market? Or are you speaking to the luxury market that was 2012, 2013? It goes back to what I'm talking about curating your website and having a centralized location that represents you the best, that gives someone absolutely zero doubt in their mind that you are the best person to represent them in their transaction. Let's talk about the content craze. Everybody's doing content. Everybody's doing TikToks. Everybody's doing Instagrams. Everybody's doing YouTubes here and there. That's fantastic. That's great. It's great to have content out. Hopefully you're doing it consistently on a daily, every 2 days, every 3 day, weekly basis to show people that you're current, you're relevant, and you know what the you're talking about. The truth of the matter is this: Facebook and Instagram in specific, TikTok, once you post content, it goes down in the feed. It's posted, someone may never see that. YouTube's amazing because that content lives forever. It's actually a search engine that can be searchable. But do you have this content, or wouldn't it be nice to have all this content in a centralized location so that when someone goes there, they can see who you are, you can build trust, establish value, and again, drive the buying decision forward for them as a buyer, seller, representative for them in their next transaction. Again, you're doing all this work. Creating content's a lot of work. You know what I mean? It takes time, it takes energy. You gotta pay a camera crew, you gotta have video, even photography. You hire a photographer. It's not good enough, and it's not good from an ROI perspective to just be doing these things for them to disappear the next day. You need these assets to work for you. You need them to be in front of people at the right time in the right place for them to actually buy and transact. What better place to have them outside of just having them floating around on social media and you saying you're doing social media every day? Put them on your website. Put the best photos that you have of yourself on your website. Put the best client testimonials and reviews you have of yourself on your website. Put that About Us video that you spent $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 on your website that represents you the right way. Make sure that your website flows. Make sure you have those call to action buttons. Make sure it's in your brand voice. And just make sure that you're just not another cookie cutter agent out there doing the same shit that everybody else is. Because nobody remembers normal. You have to stand out. The people that are winning stand out. Look at your competition. Look at the top 10 agent on the commercial side. Look at the top 10 agents on the residential side. 9 times out of 10, they stand out like a sore thumb. Obviously, you have to be amazing at what you do. You need to know how to sell, negotiate, close business deals, all that good stuff. That's amazing. A lot of people can do that, but brand is what people remember. Brand is what people refer and recommend, and brand is what makes you unforgettable. And the last thing I'm gonna mention is that especially if you have a team or you have other employees on your real estate team, it provides them with a central location for them to send potential clients. Or if someone's interested, like, wow, what do you guys do? Who do you work for? What markets are you in? Okay, check us out at .com. You know what I mean? And when they get there, you have the free downloads and the free trainings and the takeaways and the discounts and all that stuff so that they can fill out that contact form so that they can reach out to you and do business. That's what this is all about. A website is not just a pretty landing page to have up there. It should be driving leads, it should be driving conversions, and it should be driving sales to your business as a real estate professional. It is a serious tool that you should have in your tool belt that should be growing your business exponentially year after year after year if it's optimized correctly. So I'll end with this. The landing page that your brokers gave you isn't enough. You going out there and putting all this content out there is not enough. Put it all together. Make sure you have a tight website. Make sure you have amazing content and continue to grow your brand year after year and let the other brokers who want to be bland, want to be boring, want to be, the basic bitch, let them do that. I want to see you grow, build your brand, and blow up. And the way to do that is to have an amazing storefront with that pretty picture of yourself on there, that amazing video, all that social content, all those amazing clients and customers raving about you on Google and Trulia and Zillow. Put that all on your website so that the next person that comes there turns into a signed contract. If you like what you just heard, if you learned something, if you're inspired to grow your business, subscribe, hit that like button, hit the notification bell. I'm gonna keep the heat coming. Until next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell.